Hello everyone, and welcome to today's how it's made video. Today I'm going to show you one of our latest designs. In front of you, you have a blade yoke, or blade clamp as is also known, and this has been in the works for the last couple of weeks, and it very much ties into the large project that we've gone for this year in 2024. Now, if you've been following us on our other social media platforms, you would know what I'm talking about. If you don't know what we're talking about, feel free to follow the links in the description of the video to our social media pages, and you'll be able to see what our large project is and what I'm talking about. Right, back to today's video and the blade yoke. So I'll move this one out of the way. I can focus on this fella. So our blade yoke, or blade clamp, is a piece of equipment that is used to lift a wind turbine blade from the ground up to the hub of the wind turbine in the top of the sky. So how it works is one side of the blade would be here, and it usually the tip would sit on the left hand side, so it would be thicker this side, and it narrows, the blade narrows as it goes out towards the left. So you can see on the 2 feet that this resting pad on the left is slightly higher than the one on the right, and that is because of the blade narrowing, and you need to keep the weight level when lifting it to the sky. So the blade sits on the feet, and then we have the 2 arms which come down and they'll clamp onto the blade as such, and therefore securing the blade to the clamp. Now we have 4 lifting eyes where the rope of the crane will hook into, and then as the crane goes up, it pulls it up into the sky. And 4 blocks in front of us would be the counterweight to help counter the weight of the wind turbine, so the clamp stays level as it goes up into the sky. Now, our 2 feet, there should be eyes like there is up here for pins, but due to our wind turbine blade design, it's slightly different to the WSI and the IMC blades. So I decided instead of that, we'll have them a push fit, and you can bring it in or out depending on the weight of the blade, and it will make it level. So I'll move this over here, and I will bring in the different parts of the wind turbine blade yoke, and we shall assemble it. So it's a fairly simple design. There is the top, and then we have our 2 legs. So this is the larger of the feet, so that'll be on the left side, and our smaller will be on the right side, and it's very much push in connection. Now I had it designed, as you can see, with the eyes, that I was thinking I'd put a pin through it to secure it, but it's quite a snug fit as is, that I decided I'll leave the pins as designed. So if anyone wants to put their own pins in to just to make sure it was secure for them, that's perfectly fine. As you can see, it's a nice snug fit into the top, and it ain't going anywhere. It could also be glued in position if you feel that push fit connection is not secure enough, and that is perfectly fine also. Now in the 2 arms, I've also done a pinhole, but it's such a nice snug push fit that it pretty much holds any post that you put the arms into. So I decided not to bother putting the pins in. You don't have to worry about them falling out. Now, I've had a few people wondering, will it hold the weight of a blade when it's hanging from a crane? Now, I shall turn the camera around to another blade, that's another blade yoke that is holding one of our blades that I made yesterday. Glued it this morning, and it has been sitting in the clamp for the last 8 hours and hasn't budged one bit. Now I'll just turn the camera around for you now, one sec. Now, here's the turbine blade sitting in the blade yoke. As you can see, it's absolutely solid. It isn't going to be moving. It's nice and level. And as I said, with the feet, these can be slotted out, moved forward and back to help balance the blade into the yoke. So if you decide to put it into an IMC blade, they might need to be moved forward, might need to move back slightly to make the weight of the blade balance in the yoke. Now, nice and snug. So yeah, that's it today. That is our how it's made video on the blade lifting yoke. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. Put the comments down below the video. That would be fantastic. If you'd enjoyed today's video, I'd very much appreciate like the video. And if you haven't subscribed, please do subscribe to the channel. I have many more videos to come out. And if you haven't guessed it, maybe the next video might be on a wind turbine. All right, have a good day. Bye for now.